people, welcome back to my channel. I'm called Elomo and I film about relationships, growth, lifestyle. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. If you're new on the channel, welcome. We love and appreciate you already. So today is actually a happy day. It's a bonus day. It's everything double. I'm actually really happy today because I'm filming about something I'm really passionate about. I know I said I'm going to be dropping new videos every Sunday 6 p.m. and I equally said you should subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time I drop a new video, because I knew from time to time I'm going to be dropping bonus videos like this one here. It's a bonus video. So it's kind of like a gift to my faithful loyal subscribers. Like, thank you for subscribing and actually turning off your notification bell. Like, you actually trusted me with all your clicking abilities to actually subscribe, so I'm actually grateful. And if you haven't subscribed, please go straight and subscribe so you won't miss out on any of the juicy stuff I drop randomly. You know, we're serving it hot as it is hot. So our video for today is about women supporting each other. And when Juditha dropped this video on her channel, the name of her channel is Jide Speaks. I think I'm actually going to write it down on the screen, or I'm actually going to paste a picture of her channel. I don't know. Anyone at Zoom, the end point is you should go and check her channel out and make sure you subscribe to her, because she has lots of good stuff, good content on her channel. So, you know, you can check it out and watch her channel and subscribe. You know, that's what this video is about. Women supporting each other. Please. Amen. So when she actually dropped this video, I think she dropped this video like 3 weeks ago. I don't know, actually. And she actually said exactly the things I had in mind to say. And I was like, girl, like, the spirit is communicating to us the same time, the same words. Like, the spirit is one. Because she gave her own point of view when she was still in University of Buea, her days in the University of Buea, that she was scared of entering a female's office because she knew she would get scolded at, and you know, all that attitude women usually have. And it's so true. It's really true. And not only in UB, it doesn't happen only in. So I'm going to give a very brief story, a short story on my experience about things that actually make people to say a woman is a woman's problem. Meanwhile, it shouldn't be that way. Don't get me wrong, women are actually really willing to help other women, but there are still other women that I don't know where they're coming from. As my sister Juditha said, my Cameroon sister Juditha said, we're going to be kicking them away from the woman community, because you do not deserve to be there if you don't support another woman. So this story was when I was writing my project, my third year, when I was writing my project. So I went to see my supervisor at the faculty, and unfortunately he wasn't around. They told us to wait for him to come to school. So we sat outside the faculty, me and my friend, and just close to us there was this group of supervisors and supervisor holding their meeting, and the supervisor was a woman. So before the meeting actually started, like before her supervisors gathered, or there were like 3 supervisors there, and then one girl approached her, a woman. She's not really that, she should be in her 30s. A young girl approached her and she was asking for permission to go home. I think she was asking she would not be able to attend the meeting. She actually had an emergency home and she needed to go home. So the woman just started shouting, like she flamed up for no reason. She just flamed up and started shouting and said, do you think this is your father's house that you can enter and walk out anytime you so desire? If you want to be the boss of yourself, go and get married. Do not do this. This is not your father's house. All those stuff. Like, was that even necessary? Just for ordinary permission? Permission the girl was actually begging, and she told her, at your age you're even supposed to get married, your age means you're getting married, you're graduating, because project, I think for almost all faculties, is your last semester, like second semester of your 3rd year. She was like, at your age you're already supposed to get married, you're already supposed to have a husband, get married and just go to your husband's house, you're here disturbing my permission. She really spoke, and I really did not see it necessary for all that talking. She would have just as well said, no, I won't give you the permission, or yes, you can go. So it wasn't necessary. But nevertheless, that girl still left to her house. That's quite a stubborn girl. She actually went home, and when the meeting started, like all her supervisors had come, there was a pregnant girl there. She was really heavily pregnant, a long stomach. And so, because what she was basically doing for that meeting, like she was correcting their chapters. She had corrected the pregnant girl's chapter, and she had given it back to her, and she was correcting other people's chapters. So I could really see the way that pregnant girl was really uneasy. She was feeling uneasy. She was restless. She would wake up, sit, turn, and she was really uneasy. And she made a statement that the other people's topics they're actually correcting is not even related to her topic. So she's not gaining anything from there, and she was actually not feeling fine. So she tried to explain to the woman that please could she go home and go and rest, because she's actually not feeling fine and she's not gaining anything by her being there, because the other topics they're correcting is not related to her. And guess what, guys? This woman flamed up and started shouting because she looked at the girl's finger. She was wearing a marriage banner on her finger, so we all knew she was married. She just started shouting, am I the one who sent you to go and get pregnant, to go and get married and get pregnant when you have not finished school? If you knew that you will not be able to concentrate on school, you'd have not gotten married and gotten pregnant. I'm not the one who sent you, so don't come and put your burden to me. Don't give me your silly complaints. Nobody sent you to be pregnant here. My own work is to do this and do that. Even her male supervisors looked at her like, you know when they look at you and give you that look like there is a problem somewhere, because you are a woman, you should understand that girl's pain. Like she was really not feeling fine. She had even struggled to even be there. I think for up to an hour she was sitting there uncomfortably. So you should actually persevere for up to an hour before asking the permission. It means she had really taken it and she could not take it any longer. So those guys were looking at her like, is that necessary? I really saw a look on their faces, and the girl was just there not knowing what to do. Those are the kind of things that will make people to say a woman is another woman's problem, because we all know the woman, she was supposed to understand the girl. She knows all the malice that comes to pregnancy and everything, and that girl was really heavily pregnant, so she was supposed to understand her, but instead she scolded. So I looked at my friend, I was like, at the end, what does this woman want? A single girl came there who was not married, not pregnant, to ask for permission. You scolded her and told her her age. She's even supposed to be married, let her be doing what she wants to do in her husband's house. This is another girl who has come, who is married and pregnant, and you're still scolding her that who sent her to go and get married. And like at the end, what do you really want us to do? What do you really want? Like, this is what they say, a woman is a woman's problem, but it shouldn't be that way. Like my sister Judita said, we'll kick you out from the woman community. Will send you away. You should not be that way. If you're not supporting a woman in 2020, please, oh yeah, they go far away from us, because 2020 is a year for no negativity, no bad vibes, but positive energy. Support your fellow woman. Yes, support your fellow women. Let them not say a woman is another woman's problem. Aunties, please, aunties, this message is to you people, because people are fond of that. And aunt to just see you, a young girl of 25. How do you see a young girl of 25 and you just say you never married, you still waiting? I mean, have you given her a husband and she has refused to get married? If she's not married, means she hasn't found a husband. So why will you just see her at 25? It's not even like she's 40 years. At 25, you see her and you're asking her that kind of question. You never married, you waiting. I mean, you know, she can really get into depression. Like that girl can really start going into depression and all those things. Meanwhile, it's not supposed to be like that. You should understand that if she's not married, because if you're lucky, you are married, you have a husband, good and fine for you. Not everybody is that lucky as you, so you shouldn't be asking people those kind of questions. That's really insensitive of you to ask people those kinds of questions. Yes, do not ask people those kind of questions. And women are actually willing to help people. There are so many blessings that can come from you actually, you know, supporting your fellow woman. One of the greatest blessings I received in 2019 actually came from a woman. Yes, a woman. A woman. I think I approached her. I needed something from her. I approached her to help me out with something, but unfortunately it didn't work out. What we were planning for didn't go as planned, but nevertheless I still kept my communication with her. I did not go to depression, or I did not go into envy and start saying if she could do it, why can't I, all those stuff. And you know, that takes me to another video which I did to find joy in your present situation. You should not let small things around you let you go into depression and start making you feel, you know, If you haven't checked that video out, please make sure you go to my channel and check the video out so you understand where I'm coming from. So I approached her, but it actually didn't go as planned. But still yet I kept my communication with her. We were cool. And the blessing I received through her, guys, it wasn't even related to what I even met her for. That was after a while. It wasn't even related to why I met her, and it was even bigger than what I was even going to her to help me to. So imagine that our plans didn't work out and I started like hating on her or trying to bring her down. Wouldn't I have missed my blessings? So you see, it's pointless to actually start trying to bring another person down. Just be genuinely happy. Lord tells you that women are not just vulnerable group, but they are the most vulnerable group. Do you get? A woman is not just a vulnerable group like prisoners, the sick, the lame, but the most vulnerable group. So instead of us trying to bring ourselves down, why don't we try to, the law considers us weak, society considers us weak, so why don't we instead try to hold one another's hands so we can actually form a strong force, a strong community? A woman is not a woman's problem. Please, we should stop that. We should stop that statement in 2020. If this generation, like Judita said, if this generation of new girls, women, whatever we call it, if we have this awareness in us, if we wake up this awareness in us, then trust me, lots of things, problems we're experiencing now, we won't experience it because we have actually solved a problem from the base. We should support each other. Please, if you stay to the end of this video, I'm truly grateful that you stayed to the end of this video. I'm happy. Without wasting much of your time, bye. See you next week, Sunday, 6 p.m. or maybe like I did, I'm going to be dropping stuff from time to time. Whatever the case, see you in the next video, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you share it to some other person. Let's stop this negativity in 2020. Share and let's be on the same page. Okay? Amen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.